Previously on Survivor, the remaining members of the pre-merged Right 2 tribe, Heiki, Bonnie and Letsejo, now had the numbers advantage, with only Allison and MXO from Goma left in the game. Allison and MXO tried their best to convince Letsejo to turn against Heiki and Bonnie.
If you all get to the final three, do you honestly think that Heiki and Bonnie are going to vote against each other?
No.
But after she won the immunity challenge, Letsejo voted with Heiki and Bonnie at Tribal Council to get rid of Allison. Now, MXO is the only former Goma player left to battle the seemingly unshakable Right 2 and 3. Only 4 are left. Who will make it to the final 2 tonight?
This is just somehow, I believe in more grace. I am here. I'm top 4.
The fact that Letsejo and Heiki are still here is awesome. It's just great. It's like, I couldn't have thought of anybody better to be left behind with, you know? Yeah, I didn't mention MXO. It's just, he says the randomest things, some of them really ugly, and I try not to think about him.
Immunity is hiding somewhere. I'll make them suffer. I think what I have immunity answer, I won't tell. So that's my statement today. Yeah! Hold me! Today you need focus and concentration. It's gonna take guts and determination. If you are the first to do what is right, you won't be the one voted out tonight. Voted out tonight. What's
Is that all?
Yeah.
Gee, what's that heading?
Voted out tonight.
Right, yeah.
You understand what it means?
I'm fine.
It's a immunity.
So why did you open it before all of us?
Why not?
Looking for a
Yes,
clue.
I'm looking for a clue, and I got it. Thank you very much.
Did you get a clue?
Ah! Shade! Oh my goodness. Oh, happy day! Oh, yeah.
It could be a false alarm to pretend that he's got an immunity idol so that he doesn't get voted out.
Yesterday was the last time you could play an immunity idol, and the last time the cowrie could be used. Nico said.
It's not.
He's just fronting.
I've got the same feeling.
No, he's just trying
No,
to...
he's just trying.
He needs to pump himself up.
This is his style. He's a bit brash.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going for a bath.
I know everyone is gunning for me, but Lesego is still cool for me. And she has my money, and I thought my money was on Bonnie, but she's too much reliant on Heiki, too much. I wish she could have stand on her own.
We sit at the bar for one last time. You wanna go, Quinky? Go.
This fake immunity I have here is not enough, for sure. So it means I have to go and prove myself in the game.
Oh. Yay, onesie. Yay.
Top 3 and top 2, here I come.
I laugh MXO wins immunity. But none of us are going to let him.
Bring it last.
One. Maybe this is the one that you're gonna win.
Maybe.
Scott for just one. Just one.
Come on over. Final four. No matter which way you look at it, that is an incredible achievement. You certainly have my respect. You guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Letsecho, I'll take that back. Thank you very much. Immunity up for grabs. Guaranteed 1 in 3 shot at being the ultimate survivor. This is how it's going to work. Using the materials provided, as well as a flint that's been attached to a post with a lock and a chain, you must make a fire. That fire must be big enough to burn through the rope that's spun over your barrel. Attached to that rope is a cannonball. Once it drops into the wok, that is your signal to continue with the game. You grab a torch, light it in your fire, and make your way out to sea, to the platform. If at any point you drop your torch in the water or it goes out, you must come back, take a new one. You've only got 3 each. If you're out of torches, you're out of this game. On top of your platform are 4 posts. They've been covered with Hessian sack. Using your torch, you must burn that sack to reveal a 4-digit code. Once you've got your 4-digit code revealed, come back to the beach. Using that code, unlock your flint from the chain and move on to the next stage. This is an elimination game, so only the first 2 to make it across into the next stage with their flints get to continue with this game. The other 2 are out. When you get to the final tower, on the first platform you'll see another 2 fire-making stations. Pick one and get to it. You have to make another fire. Use a new torch, light it, and the first person to light the final wok on top of that final tower wins this challenge and walks away with individual immunity. Guaranteed seat at the final 3. We're playing for.
Yep.
As you know, in the game of Survivor, fire represents your life. In today's challenge, you literally have to make fire to save your life. Playing for individual immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Everybody grabbing something to stick in that barrel. You have to fight the wind here. It can be your friend or your enemy. MXO, Bonnie, Heiki, and Letsecho already using their flints, already trying to get that fire to take. The fire has to be big enough to burn through that rope. After 26 days on the island, you should know how to make fire. Bonnie's got some flames. Bonnie, the first one to get a fire going. MXO has fire. Heiki and Letsecho still struggling to get it happening. Bonnie and MXO, the leaders in this challenge right now. Bonnie has got fire. She snapped the rope. Cannonball is down. She's lighting a torch, and she's the first one onto the next stage in this game. MXO now trying to get that fire to burn high enough. Letsecho and Heiki, a lot of time to make up here. MXO is in the game. MXO lights his torch. It's down to MXO and Bonnie at this stage. First 2 to get that 4-digit code revealed and make it across into the second stage. Heiki and Letsecho still struggling to get even a flame. Bonnie now burning her first Hessian bag. They have to reveal 4 digits, 1 under each Hessian. Bonnie's got her first Hessian bag burning. MXO now right there as well, burning his first Hessian sack. Letsecho and Heiki both have their fires going now. Flames finally. Letsecho seems to be a little higher. Bonnie onto her 3rd post. MXO on his 2nd. Bonnie's torch has gone out. Bonnie, drop that torch. When you get here, grab a new one, light it and make your way back. Bonnie costing herself a lot of time in this game. Now, Heikki's ball is down. Letsecho's ball is down. Heikki and Letsecho in this game now. MXO feeling the pressure now. Bonnie back into the water. It's down to Bonnie, Heikki, Letsecho, and MXO. Everybody in the mix now. Heikki on his first Hessian post. MXO, your flame is out. You need to get a new torch. MXO losing valuable time now. Bonnie on her third digit. Heikki on his first, Letsecho on her first. Not so easy to burn through those bags. Bonnie has her 4 digits. She drops her torch and she's on her way. She's sprinting. She's moving now. Heikki's torch is out. He needs to come back and light a new one. MXO still struggling with his last digit. Who's it gonna be? Letsecho still has a burning torch. MXO has his last digit, making his way back to the beach. Bonnie onto a lock now. MXO making his way back. It's a race between MXO and Bonnie. They are in the line to be the final 2 in this challenge. Heikki making his way back. Anything can happen. It's not over yet. You have to unlock your flint from that chain and make your way to the final tower. Letsecho coming back to light another torch. Heikki now on his Hessian bags again. MXO's lock looks undone, is it?
Yes. Ow!
He says yes. Yes, it is. MXO, the first one into the final stage. Bonnie still struggling with her lock. Heikki and Letsecho still working on those Hessian bags. It's not over yet. MXO already on to making his second and last fire. If he can do so, if he can light the last one, this challenge is his. Heikki on his third post. Letsecho still working on that first one. Bonnie has her lock undone. Bonnie is through to the final stage. Heikki, Letsecho, it's over for you guys. Bonnie and MXO in the final running for that second fire. First person to light that wok wins this challenge. MXO and Bonnie working furiously at lighting that fire. Either one of them can go back to camp with individual immunity, a safe seat at tribal council. Who's it going to be? MXO is struggling to get that fire started. Bonnie seems to have smoke coming out of there. Bonnie has got fire going. MXO is still struggling. Bonnie has lit her torch. Bonnie's going up the final staircase to light that final walk. And she does! Bonnie wins individual immunity!
Nice one, boys.
Bonnie, big smile on your face now. Once again, individual immunity is yours. This time you've earned it all by yourself. All by yourself.
Well done, Bunty. Done, Bunty.
All right, Bonnie is safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed seat in the final 3, Bonnie. Rest of you, somebody's going home. Grab your stuff, head back to your camp.
We call home. Yeah. My winning immunity today was very important because it secures me a place in the top 3. And that's just awesome news.
Yes, I did come to win, and I've also put part of that in the hands of the Almighty, and if He believes that it's my time to win, then He'll take me there. So for me, it's more like focusing on the task at hand, and at this moment in time, the task is to vote out MXO.
You know, when she ran upstairs and they all started shouting, it's like a soccer team with a team going to play in another team's home ground and with all the chairs. I felt pissed off. I mean, I felt like tripping the girl. I don't want to lie.
Expert fire maker. Wow, girl. Besides, like, how difficult it's been being around MXO, we also just, you know, how does he fit into this picture for us?
I mean, I found him in the boat game today.
Let me see.
Oh, sure.
No, I'll only believe you if I see it with my eyes.
Think so?
No, I want to see it with my eyes. I'll only talk to you if you show me if you show me.
Yes, this is high time now.
I know.
You shape like everything, and it's like, yeah, it's a coconut. It's like, I'm playing a game here. You know, the game has been good to me, so I'm just doing my best to be on the top 3. Saying we can win this game, dude. Me and you, we can win this game.
Check how he's trying to.
Yeah, you know,
Check how he's trying to flip it. I can't believe you, bro.
What do you mean? Check it out, son. When you think it will be history, the past survivor has been won by women, man. Let's just do it for the boys for now.
But my answer is no. My answer is no.
It's no.
My answer is no.
I got one person to go talk to now. Bonnie. Bonnie, where you are?
You know what? Us 3, you know?
Guys, everyone is gone except us.
It's been an amazing journey here, guys.
Alone. From the other 3.
Welcome, guys. Place your torches, grab a seat. We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Eku, welcome to Tribal Council. MXO,
Yeah, Nick.
you were so close
Oh,
in
man.
that challenge.
It came as a revelation, you know. The patience, the focus, and determination. They can make you lose $1 million or lose your life sometime. And that's what happened today. I was already celebrating, saying, wow, I finally tasted the glory of having the necklace and be the mayor of the Maldives. And I guess it's one of those lessons learned.
Bunny, were you fighting for immunity or were you fighting to keep immunity out of MXO's hands?
Yes, I did want to keep immunity out of MXO's hands because I wanted it for myself.
MXO, what does it feel like not having someone there cheering for you?
It felt like the world has turned its back on me, you know. And it took me back to my childhood, you know, which was not really a nice experience.
Heiki, let's call it what it is. I mean, there were only 3 people hugging on that beach today. MXO was not one of them. Is MXO going home tonight?
I'm putting his name down, yeah.
So what happens next? Only 2 people sit at that final tribal council. Bonnie, if you don't have that necklace around your neck tomorrow,
And I wait
what are you waiting for?
to see what happens.
Well, only one thing can happen. You either have it or you don't. Heiki, how do you decide who goes to the final 2?
I think in my mind, what's been going through in my mind is if Letego wins tomorrow, then I'm probably out. If Bonnie wins, I believe and hope that I would go with Bonnie. If I win, I probably would take Bonnie, yes. Not probably will take Bonnie.
And do you feel that you would win?
I don't know.
Do you care? Do you mind?
Of course you want $1 million, Nico. If they give you a big check like this and there's $1 million written on it, I will go mal.
But you're not willing to choose in such a way to orchestrate that you get that million?
No.
Okay, Letsejo, what about you? Are you willing to make decisions that in your mind are calculated so that you might get the million? This is what the game's about.
I know, yes, we are close to the end, and I need to start thinking more about, having an edge over a certain person. Should I end up in the top 2? I'll sleep on it.
Bonnie, if you win tomorrow, is it a choice between Heiki and Letsejo, or is your mind made up already? Or do
No,
you
I
avoid
haven't
that?
thought that way. I haven't thought about who I could beat.
MXO,
Yes, Nick.
you had quite some time to spend with these guys. You know them possibly better than anyone else. How have they been operating? How have they been playing the game?
What's really obvious and transparent is Bonnie and Heiki. They got each other's back. They don't have Letsejo's back. And this is what I was trying to, I've been trying to talk to Letsejo, and especially, the viewers, even her family is watching now. They'll be disappointed if she makes such decisions of following people who don't have her support.
I completely disagree with you, because if I sit here right now, between the 3 people sitting here, you are the person that I trust the least, because I never got a chance to get to know you as well as I got to know these 2.
But the thing is, they trust each other more than trusting you.
So of course they trust
they're
each other.
taking each other.
And I'm sure they trust me as well.
Yeah.
But just to put it out there and to be honest with you, I trust you less than I trust these 2.
Salute. I could be taking you to the top 2.
MX, okay, wait, I want to get something straight as well. I want to get something. She is closer to Bonnie than when I'm closer to Letsejo. So if Letsejo wins tomorrow, I'm immediately going to assume that I'm out. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very clear, really.
It's very clear that you're using it.
No, hold on.
Can I
MX.
say something?
Easy. Bonnie, go ahead.
You know what I find quite interesting, Nico, about this whole alliance journey? People come into an alliance and they promise to get each other to a certain point without backstabbing each other and trying to encourage each other and bring out the best in each other. Everybody is very well aware it's a symbiotic relationship. Everyone gets something out of it and everyone's helping each other get to a point. So when people choose to look at it like, oh, so-and-so is being used, and I could turn around and say everybody's been using everybody because everybody's been in an alliance.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Letsejo.
To MXO. If you, Alison, and myself were in the top 3 and you won immunity, who would you take with you to the top 2? I don't think you really need to think about that, because it'll probably be Alison, right?
No, because you're here with me now. Alison's not here.
No, I just had to put that out there.
We can't make examples of that now. We gotta think about us.
I've just done that. And let's leave it at that.
You talk about flip-flop and up and down and left and right and stuff, but you are the most flip-flopped of everybody.
What would you have done in his position? What would you have done?
Nico, I don't think it's easy for anybody.
What
But
would
at
you have
least
done
go out. But
in his position? What action would you take, if any?
it's not like, but accept it. Stop jigga, because it's monkey business all the time. Jigga. Just...
Okay. It is time to get to the vote. Bonnie, you have immunity. I imagine you'd keep that. You
Yes,
don't want to give it to anyone.
I'll keep it.
That means Bonnie is safe from the vote. Everybody else is fair game. Letsejo, you're up first. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. Heiki, First vote, Heikki. MXO. One vote Heikki, one vote MXO. MXO. 2 votes MXO, 1 vote Heikki. 14th person voted out of Survivor South Africa, Maldives, and the 9th member of our jury. MXO. Need to bring me your torch, MXO.
MX Revolution.
MXO. Tribe has spoken. Final 3. No small achievement. Congratulations to each of you sitting there. And you've reached your goal. Thing is this, guys, remember, this is a game, and if you want to win it, you have to play it. Grab your torches and back to your island.
Wow, guys.
Wow. Bonnie and Heikki have a very strong relationship. I've got no doubt in my mind that if Bonnie is the person that has to make the decision, she'll take Heikki. And if Heikki's the one that makes the decision, he'll take Bonnie.
I have to say and declare it out there that today I'm going to win. I have to, because I have to believe it.
No.
One final challenge, the ultimate test. R1 million is at stake, so give it your best. The winner today will have some thinking to do. Who joins the jury and who goes to final 2?
It's the last challenge, and I'm gonna give it everything I have.
I'm not ready to give up the necklace.
I need to make sure with all my might, all my strength, all my glory, that I win that last immunity challenge so that I make the decision of who I take forward with me.
Welcome to the final immunity challenge. Final challenge of the season, in fact. Bonnie, you have something that belongs to me. Immunity, up for grabs one last time. Your stakes are high. Letsejo, are you ready to do this?
I'm ready, Nico.
Heikki, Bonnie,
Yes.
this is how it's going to work. Each of you will stand by on your platform next to the pole. On my go, you will take a position on that pole. There are grooves for your hands and your feet for grip. The rules are simple. Stay out of the red demarcated zone on top and stay out of the red demarcated zone on the bottom, and do not step off your pole onto the platform. If you do, you're out of the challenge. The last person hanging is the person that walks away from this challenge with the last individual immunity. Take up your positions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game on. The rain comes down, the survivors go up. Who can stay the longest? That is the question. Tough enough to stay on those poles when they're dry. Everything you've done since day one in this game, everything you've been through, elements battling one another, it all comes down to this final challenge. What happens here today could very well determine the outcome of this game. And those muscles are going to start burning, shoulders are going to start aching, feet are going to start hurting. But this is the most important challenge of the game. Coming up to 10 minutes. If it's not hot enough to hold on to a dry pole, here comes the rain again. Forget why you're tree hugging right now. There it is. Individual immunity. 20 minutes into it. 20 minutes have passed. Are you done? Have you had it? Think carefully about what you're doing.
I have.
You can go long, you know that.
Everybody's feeling it. Are you done? Are you completely sure? You know what you can do, Bunny. You're down. Bunny is down. Bunny is out of this challenge. It's down to Heikki and Letsejo now. Without a doubt, what happens here determines the outcome of this season of Survivor. There you go, Bunny. Go to seat. Grab something to drink. There's some chicken, there's some dry horse, and there's some fruit. Whatever you like. 45 minutes! 45 minutes have passed in this challenge. Heikki and Letsejo, the final two left in this challenge. Who's it gonna be? Letsejo's starting to shake. The muscles feeling it now. 1 hour. 1 hour into this game, into the final challenge of this season.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm just cold. Because my clothes are wet. But that.
Can I tell you why I'm going to be number one, Nico? Yeah, today. There's no way on earth. I mean, thunder has to come down here to hit me down. I know this challenge is mine. It's cemented within the heavens and the earth. It's everywhere.
Letsejo, he's just given me a very strong argument for the fact that he's not coming off that pole.
I'm not coming off either.
So we really are going to be here a long time, aren't we? 1 hour and 40 minutes. Heikki and Letsejo both feeling it now. 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2.5 hours you guys have been hanging on that pole. Here comes the next one. Heikki's out of the challenge. That means Letsejo wins final individual immunity.
Wow.
2 hours and 58 minutes.
You're the most amazing woman I ever met in my entire life. And you did tonight what you said is right. In your heart, okay?
Done, let's.
Letsejo, final individual immunity is yours. You know what that means? After 2 hours and 58 minutes, you are guaranteed a spot in the final two. Not only that, but you get to decide who goes there with you. You've been avoiding this for a while. It's going to be an interesting afternoon for you because you finally have to make a decision. Well done, Bunny. Well done. Grab your stuff, guys. Head back to your island.
Sure.
space. You know, I came here, I conquered. Now I'm in that place where I get to choose who I'd like to go up against. And I've got a long afternoon ahead of me. Whether Letego chooses myself or Heiki will not add or take away from what I already have. And it's still not about the money for me. I haven't inquired about tonight, and I don't want to, and I don't plan to. I don't want to talk game and strategy and tribal council. I just want to enjoy this moment and just savor it.
I'm gonna take a coconut and machete and go sit there quickly by myself, okay? I'm not disappointed. The $1 million doesn't define who I am, and now that I'm not gonna get the million, I'm gonna shop and top and walk around and burst out in tears and everything. What happened happened. I'm not even once gonna go to Letego and say, who are you gonna vote for tonight? Not once. She will know in her heart what she has to do.
We got boat mail! Gather your stuff, say goodbye to your beach. Final tribal council awaits. The end is within reach. But first, you'll reminisce about those who played as well. Oh, yes. Think of all the survivors and give them a fond farewell.
Come here, man.
Oh, God. Oh, Lucanio. Mr. Muscle Man, as you can see. This is a special somebody.
And then, look. I know she's got a good heart. Check out the tip. He was so good at storytelling and everything.
Machana.
Yeah, Machana. Daisy.
Tasmania.
Our Kim Kardashian.
But you know what? I hope that whatever's happening on the outside.
Is good.
Oh, Caramella Bianchi.
Our chef.
No, Caramella Bianchi. And she's pretty and beautiful and everything.
Caramello Bay.
The JT Meister, the red man. The best spirit.
Awesome.
Really. If I can be like half of this man, just a little bit that I saw of him. Cindy, I didn't know.
Cindy. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She always had a smile on her face, always laughing.
The van. She's awesome.
Strong woman.
Very, very strong. And I hope her neck is better. Her rocks. I hope that whenever she came to do it, because she wants people to start taking her seriously because she's been a kids presenter her whole life. And I think it's going to happen.
It is.
I mean, she did very, very
It's
well.
fun, Rocks.
Our
here's the Harry.
mathematician.
Guys, that's Thursday.
He plays his own fiddle, eh? He makes his own decisions in life.
Simon.
I chatted quite a bit to him. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
She got the Malus.
Epic.
It's epic. But he is epic in his own right. Tejan. No, but he
The
is
force of the
you know what?
Tejan.
No, but when I look at him, I have this fondness in my heart.
I do
I have
too.
this softness
He had
because
so much passion.
a lot. He's an awesome warrior.
I still think he played the best game. Sean!
When he first came into the game, he was one misunderstood man.
One
Very
thing that-
passionate about his family.
Yeah.
I want to be like Alison when I'm 53.
53, me too. I want to look like
Look
that
at that gorgeous bod.
and be courageous and brave like her.
Wow.
The MX to the
MX.
O.
MX Revolution.
He never made any sense.
It never made sense.
But
Take
it's
it
always
away.
hilarious, hey?
Welcome, guys. Place your torches, grab a seat. We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Eku, welcome to the final tribal council. An epic battle was fought in the swamps today. And Letsejo, you are the victor of that battle. Take me through it.
Nico, that was the toughest challenge that was ever presented to us. It hasn't rained for over a week now, and I think everything just poured on us today. Yes, it was tough. Once Bonnie decided to step down, and I had this great man next to me talking a lot. It did get to me. I won't lie to you. It did get to me. But, I had to focus. I had to tell myself, stop listening to him. You're also in this game. And I just had to look the other way. And that's what got me through.
Heiki, you were in this challenge with every fiber of your being. What happened?
She looked the other way. I just believed in my heart that this was going to be the one that I had to. And eventually, I just couldn't anymore. I couldn't.
Bonnie, why did you come off?
It was time to come off, Nico.
In what way?
When I was up there, in that moment, I discovered the difference between quitting and knowing when it's time to let go. And it was time for me to let go.
Letsejo, now, throughout a major part of this game, your mantra has been, I'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll decide when I get there. I'll take it as it comes.
And that's what...
Well, you're there. It has come.
It has come.
You have to make a decision, a very big one, in a few moments. Is it a no-brainer for you, or is it a tough decision?
It was a tough decision. I got to know Heiki and Bonnie quite closely. We built a good friendship, and I love each one of them equally. It took me a good couple of hours to make my decision, but I've come to peace with it, and I've made my decision.
So your decision is made, and that is final.
It's final.
Well, it is time to get to the vote. Letsejo has immunity, which means, Heiki, Bonnie, you cannot vote for her, and your votes for one another cancel each other out. So tonight, only Letsejo will vote the deciding vote. Letsejo, for the last time, you're up. I'll fetch the vote. Once the vote is read, the decision is final, and the person voted out must join the jury immediately. I'll read the vote. The 15th person voted out of Survivor South Africa Maldives, and the 10th member of our jury. Bonnie. You need to bring me a torch, Bonnie. Bonnie, tribe has spoken. Next time on Survivor. The 10 jury members get their moment at Tribal Council to question the final two and cast their votes for the winner. And you, the viewer, have the 11th vote. You can decide which castaway, Letsejo or Heiki, deserve the R1 million and title of Ultimate Survivor. Who will rise victorious? You too can be part of the jury and influence the decision by texting the name of your favorite to 37177 or vote via Mixit. Access survivor voting via the Mnet bot and choose either Heiki or Letseho.
Bonnie's my friend. You are one extraordinary woman. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed and I made a good friend out of you. The main reason why I'm putting your name down tonight is because if you were in the top 2 and I was on the jury, I would vote for you. So this is $1 million decision, and I trust that you understand.